Okay, it's been a few days since we did something. I think it was Tuesday. I was supposed to stream on Wednesday, but due to other issues, life getting in the way, as they say, that one had to be postponed till today. So, what we're going to do is we're on the hunt for some armour. This is a kind of like an armour stream. We can put it in that way. And it's the mod called Lustmord Vampire Afterwear Armour. But we've got to do a few things before we get that. And we've got to get a lot of silver, which we don't have. I don't think we own much. Let's take a look. I don't think we own much. Do we have any? We've got all this stuff. We don't actually have any in the safe. So we're going to have to get some. And we're also going to have to get a load of vampire dust. Now, let's see if we own any of that in our ingredients barrel, but I don't think that we do. Maybe one? Yeah, one. We're going to need quite a lot, so we're going to have to kill quite a lot of vampires. So 3 things we need to do before we get as much of this stuff as possible to showcase this armour. Lustmord Vampire Armour, which is on Nexus. It's quite an old mod actually, but we're gonna see what we can do. Oh, Gerald is around. Hi, Gerald. Nice to see you. It's been a while. It's probably my fault. Because I was supposed to be around on Wednesday and that didn't happen. So this is kind of like a supplement stream to that. So we're going to be doing 3 things. Killing a load of vampires because we need to get some vampire dust to make this armour. We need the transmute spell because we're going to make a load of iron ore, which we're going to turn into silver. So those 3 things: transmute spell, iron ore, and vampire dust. Those are the 3 things we're after. Now, I think the first thing to do is let's get the transmute spell first, I think. Which is over in Halted Stream Camp. Well, that's one of the locations. How are you, Gerald? Tell me how you've been doing and what's going on with you. Halted Stream Camp, it's kind of north of Whiterun. So let's get down to there. Started studying for my exams, so I can't keep up. Oh, really? What exams are those? I've got exams myself coming up, but not for a couple of years away, let's put it that way. So let's go to Whiterun. Actually, if we go to the stables and sort of go north from there, I think that's the thing to do. Shouldn't be too far away, this place. Actually, while we're here, we can get a shitload of iron ore as well and make that into silver. Actually, there was something else I was supposed to do, wasn't there? Chasing Echoes is such a dull quest. I'm halfway through that. I did that off stream last night, and it was just like, it's the one where you have to go into the Soul Cairn. So I've just sort of left Serana in the bit just before you go down into the Soul Cairn because it's so dull. I think a lot of people dislike the Soul Cairn. I think you're supposed to, actually. Tell me, what progress did you make? Keep me up to date. Well, so I'm not exactly sure when you were last here. I'm not sure. Were you here when we started Dawn Guard? I'm not sure. But we started Dawn Guard, and we're about halfway through Dawn Guard. Did a load of Radiant quests, because the thing that I was most interested in Dawn Guard more than anything was this thing. Ring of the Erudite. I really wanted that. I think 100 extra magicka with magicka regeneration is damn good. You're going to Isran. Oh, really? Yeah, so we got a little bit further. Like about halfway through. But I spent one evening, I can't remember if it was Tuesday evening, I'm not sure, doing a load of the Radiant crests because I wanted that ring. So we got that, and last night, as I was doing the off-stream stuff, as I say, it was the bit where you go into the Soul Cane, and I was just thinking, oh shit, I don't really want to do that because it's kind of boring. I have to be done at some point. This is problematic. What's going on here? Why is this red? Obviously, we've got some affliction. Got 2 perk points. What I did note while messing about was that her shock is going really nicely. I mean, destruction's 98, and I want to use that. The other thing I'm looking forward to using eventually in alteration is that one, Atronach, because I don't know if you remember before, but one of the problems we were having is she used to keep getting killed so much by other mages, especially those that use frost magic. But now she's got much better resistance. Check the disease menu. Maybe explains the health stamina debuff. Yeah, look, what's going on there? What's she got which she shouldn't have? Oh, is this just to do with her being a vampire? Maybe she needs to feed. Oh, while in sunlight and reduced by 60 points. Oh, well, there you go. Still getting the hang of this vampire thing, to be honest. But the plan going forward is to make this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I forget quite often. I forget that she's a vampire quite often. The plan going forward is to make this more vampy. By which I mean use more vampire mods. Oh, fuck's sake.
What say you in your defense?
Shit's sake, man.
So be it. Vampire, burn it.
Had to think hard about what to do there. There we go. I feel kind of bad for killing the guard, but you know, he's just doing his job. But you know, it's the risk of the role. And you know, she is going to get far nastier as the game progresses. Let's go in here and sort this out. Where is everybody? I expected some kind of resistance. No, nobody here. What if we rattle them, literally? Okay. Let's go inside then. Yeah, so I'm going to be looking at some more vampire mods. I've never really liked the vampire lore of Skyrim that much, so I'm going to make it into something I like a bit more. I was looking at Better Vampires, which should be an interesting mod, which will make it a bit more complex. She'll make it a bit more interesting. Don't know what your character should manipulate people to do her bidding because she's a vampire and a greedy one. Yeah, very greedy ones. Check the Nexus site for. Yeah, I will do. Manipulate people. That's kind of cool. Any advice on how to do that? Illusion for a start. Speech is another start. When you say manipulate, I take it you're talking about those kinds of manipulations, like psychological and magic based. You can kind of see just how wonderfully advanced her destruction magic has become. Like it's a lot harder for people to pose threats to her now. The fuck was that? Where's this spell? That's what we wanted. Now that we're here, we have to do some mining because we want as much of this iron ore as we can get, because we're going to turn it into silver. Because this mod, this vampire armor mod, is awesome. Really, really awesome, but you need quite a bit of silver. It's got so many different pieces and it looks amazing. But we need some silver. Really, the dragon piece that was in Solstein would disagree on that. Which bit? Sorry, I was wrapped up in killing those bandits. Have I killed any dragon priests in Solstein? Were you there when I was trying to kill that guy? Oh, right, yeah, that's what you mean. That's what you mean about... Good point. That is true. Because he's like level 60. That is true. Tune Gamer, I just ran this dungeon on Expert and got wrecked by Bandit Chief with Battle Axe 3 times. Really? Really? What, this particular one? What, this dungeon? We're on, what are we on at the moment? We're on, are we on Expert? No, we're on Adept. Some of those chiefs are just bastards, you know. It's just like, you don't expect them to be that hard. There's one in the forts in Fort Dunstan, or it's near Fort Dunstan. Halted Stream Camp. Yeah, exactly, where we are now. There's one in Felglow Keep, I think. I think it's Felglow Keep or Fort Dunstan, who's just a bugger. There's like a massive jump from Adept to Expert. Yeah, I imagine you're right. I mean, I have played some Expert, and I think what's going to happen as we progress with this character, we're going to move up into Expert, because she's only level like 36 at the moment, which isn't bad. Level 36 isn't bad. But I don't know. What do you think about doing Expert now? I think it's probably a bit premature. I'm a bit apprehensive about doing that, not sure. How much more of this iron ore are we going to get? Can we get this on the wall? Yeah, we can. I tried Master, yeah, like, fuck's sake. I tried that as well. I think I tried Legendary as well, because my other character was like, you know, so high up. And I thought, yeah, no problem at all. I'll do Legendary now. Legendary is made for people like me, that kind of shit. And I just like fucking died every 10 seconds, and I was just like, fuck this. But who is Legendary made for anyway? I just don't know. I don't know. It's pretty hard. What is it? Is it worth like fighting a legendary dragon on legendary? How hard's that going to be? I don't know. How many pieces of iron ore have we got? Iron ore, iron ore. We've got 18, which would give us 9. It took me so long to divide that by 2. That's worrying. But 9 iron ingots. Feels like the thing that changes is the damage coming in is more and your output is so reduced. Yeah, absolutely. I think somewhere, I can't remember where, there's like a table of exactly what it is. There's like, it's 1-1 with Adept. And then it's 1.25 to 0.75 when you go to Expert. And then it's like 1.5 to 0.5 when you go to Master. So it's got to be like one step beyond that for when you get to Legendary. How many veins? Have we used all the veins? No. It'd be a pretty rubbish iron mine. If you get, absolutely, you are on the money. Yep, it's going to be transmuted. But what I found about this transmute spell is that, like, you shouldn't just mash transmute, because then it turns it into gold. So I think what we've got to do is, after we make like one silver ore, I think we have to like drop it, and so we're going to end up with a pile of them. I think. I wish you could select. Yeah, exactly. I found that out the hard way. I ended up with, like, you know, a shitload of gold ore, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing with this gold ore? I don't want it. Yeah. So, just trying to get as much of this as I can. And then after this, is this it? Watch for that thingy. Whatever that. It's like a receptacle of oil, isn't it? Looks like a diving helmet from BioShock or something. Silver jewelry, I think, is usually worth more. I wish you could. Yeah, you have to drop to make silver. Yeah, right, okay. Silver jewelry, I think, is usually worth more, or at least more gems can be used with silver. Okay. You can also just swing at the veins. It's a little. Oh, can you? You can actually manually click. I didn't know you could do that. We're a little so be careful of the torch here. Careful of the torch with all the oil. Some mead. I did go in here, didn't I? Oh, that's cool. It's cool that I can do that. What have they been doing with this mammoth? Do I even want to know? I have a feeling that take the flute. What book is this? Okay. I have a feeling that we've done all the mines. No, look, we haven't. Oh, okay. Grab the tusks. Really? Should I get the tusks? I don't want a fucking ruby. Okay. I think there's another vein. Hold on. Let's get the tusks. No tusks. We're tuskless. We're bereft. Not going to get any tusks. He died in an awkward position, didn't he? I think there's one more. So, hang on. If I swing at this, hang on. So I have to equip this, do I? There's some in the cart near the stairs. Oh, really? What, at the top of the stairs, is it? Where is it? They've got quite a good setup here, actually. Or bookcase, sorry. Oh, the bookcase, you mean down here? What, in the bookcase? Barkeep in the bookcase? Look, there's some ore on the bloody shelf. Next to the forge. Oh, okay. Just as what I looked in this bookcase. We're getting spoiled for iron ore now, aren't we? Is there more here? Silver ore. Oh, this is great. Next to the forge. Oh, this one. Yeah. Isolde will be happy. She seems to have a thing for mammoth tusks. It's never explained why. So do I have to equip this necromancy would fit this character perfectly? Yes. You're right. You're right. So what's her conjuration like? It's quite low. 52. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's right up her street. Stuff like conjuration, absolutely. That is, I think what we're doing at this point. Yeah, equip the pickaxe. Okay, cool. Hang on, let's find it. Let's find it. So if I just swing at this, is this going to work? Well, like that. Oh my god, it works! I don't believe it. That is amazing. So if I just like mash, I had no idea that worked. Wow. Well, that's efficient, isn't it? Notch would be jealous. Yeah. Look at that. So much faster. I use a lot of alteration. I've got a bit of a thing about alteration. I don't know why. I think it's kind of cozy. If that makes any sense. I think it's a cozy form of magic. I like it a lot. It's interesting. And her alteration's pretty high. It's 90 something. Okay, we must have so much iron ore now. 40. That's 20 ingots. I think that's got to be it. That's got to be it. I don't believe it. There's more. This is an awesome place for iron. Is Castle Volca accessible to you yet? The vampire mages probably sell good spells for vampires. Castle Volca is definitely accessible. Definitely. That's where we got the quest for the erudite ring from. What am I going to do with all these mammoth tusks? What am I going to do with all of those? Not sure. Okay. Oh, thanks for the follow. Fantastic. Thank you. Amazing. Key to halted stream mine. Sell them. They're valued 150 apiece. Oak flesh with the perk to multiply with no armor is so good. Yes! Yes. I mean, we're using... Look at that. Look how the look how it tucks into the robe. Looks kind of cool. Kind of weird though, having a pickaxe with a mage's robe. I'm just going to quickly see if we've got any more iron ore veins. I think we've done this place to death now. Let's get out. Let's go. 150 apiece, really? Right. Let's get rid of that. 43 pieces of iron ore. That's pretty cool. Okay. Soon. Oh. Where is that guy? I can't see a red dot though. Is like some Oh, there he is. Second person who's died in that same way. Lol, you can equip the woodcarcass. Really? I suppose you can use it as a weapon. The other thing is, apparently you can use the torch as a weapon as well. So I read. Is that true?
Warning you. Back off.
I was actually going to leave. I was actually just going to leave. That's all that was going to happen. It's like somebody's on their way out and they're kind of like, just watch it. It's like, well, you know, it was going to be okay. I'm warning you, back off, because too scared to come forward. Exactly. I think you can block with the torch. Oh, so you can't actually use it as a weapon offensively. Can you not do that? Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Where were we going to go now? We were going to... So we've got the transmute spell. I know what we need to do. We need to get to Lost Tongue Overlook, because there is a unique spell tome that we need to pick up there. I don't want to get there via Forelhost. Maybe... You see how little of the... I think you can... yeah, I think we're going to have to do it this way, because not much of this map has been explored, really. I mean, we're not doing the main quest line. Main quest line is out. That ain't going to happen. So she's just going to going around and exploring places as and when. I love enemy dialogue. I started this fight now, but now I'm almost dead. I healed. I know, but they don't. They don't. I yield, and then they start fighting you again. Like the first few times that happened, I kind of left it. The first few times I kind of left it. Because I was like, oh, okay, I feel bad for them. And so I left them alone, and then after about 2 seconds they started fighting me again. I was like, fucking hell. Would have been alright if you just kind of shut up. I think this is the right way. I think we have to go round Riften this way and then follow the path up to get to Lost Tongue Overlook. I haven't killed one rabbit ever. I did that with Oblivion. Did Fighters Guild, Mages, Thieves, Assassins, then I went to the main quest and got wrecked, really. Yeah. Fighters Guild, Mages, Thieves, Assassins, then I went to the main quest. Yeah, I mean, she's done... First one she did was the Dark Brotherhood, because that sort of fits in with her character. Are we going the right way? Hold on. Yes, we are. It is that white arrow. And then some of the Thieves Guild. Can we all agree, Bethesda? Can we jump while sprinting, please? Yes. Can we try? Can we do that? Oh yeah, we fucking can't. Look, I'm pressing the jump button. It doesn't work. Gotta love that enemy level with you thing. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, oh, hang on. Something's going on here. Is this a mage attack? It's only a apprentice necromancer. Gerald, I don't know if you can notice a difference with what's happening here with the ice magic. Like, as Gerald may remember, beforehand she would get mashed if somebody hit her with ice magic. Absolutely mashed. But her resistance is so high to it now. I think it may even be 100%. They fixed it in Fallout 4. Oh, did they? Have you done the College of Winterhold yet? Yeah, we have. Oh no, look. It's time for the next bit of fun. I don't know if it's her best, to answer your question. College of Winterhold, because... yeah, we have, because... Oh, damn it, killed the fox. Fox was getting aggressive anyway. Because... Go away. Just an irritant now. Where's the other one? The Dawn Guard are pissing me off a bit. Okay. Yeah, College of Winterhold. We did because, you know, I wanted to up her maginess. Should I have looted them? Should I have looted them? I don't really care. I should have done. I just wanted to get on my way because I wanted to up her maginess. You see how this dragon mound is covered over because we haven't seen one dragon in this playthrough. Yeah, I wanted to up her mageness. We want to get up there. That's where we want to get up to. Where are the stairs? There's actually a stairway that leads up to Lost Tongue Overlook, which is what we want. Oh, by the way, Sky UI, lol, pretty new to Sky UI. Sky UI was something which I found relatively late on. Because it was kind of hard for me to use it because, or to get it to work, because I'm not using Windows, I'm using Linux, so it's hard to do things like that. You've got to mess about a little bit more than you would have to normally. But I got it working in the end. Where is this damn staircase to Lost Tongue Overlook? Oh yeah, Skyrim landscapes. Only one would wake up a mountain. Yeah, I don't want to fucking get my crampons out. Fuck off, wolf. Do you think we can get up that? Oh, you can see it. You can see it. You can see it. Shit, I had to mess around a lot on Windows. Much better for PC playing. Really? Come on. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Oh, look, 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 we made it, we made it. We made it to the staircase. There's something... What is that? I don't know what that is. It's a bone. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on a sec. I wasn't there was a fire rune, like on the side of that archway. That was the issue. Hang on, let's save. Because I think... Damn runes. Yeah, I know! Fuckers, honestly. I think there's going to be something else here. Hang on. I expected this thing to throw a spell at me, it didn't. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Of course, I thought there was going to be a necromancer. Oh, there is a necromancer. I'm just going to check after this what's going on with her. Do you mess with runes? I think you can only place one at a time. I tried it, didn't really like it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan either. I'm not a big fan either. I've tried to get behind it and sort of understand, like, how they work. Well, I know you just throw them at shit, don't you? Hang on, I just need to change a setting here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't really... They don't really work for me. I think it's just because I'm impatient. I think I'm just impatient. Necromancer robes, yes please. Boots, yes. There's a lot of good shit here, isn't there? Ebony Shield of Magic Abatement. That's the kind of thing we can sell. Adult Rose of Destruction. Don't need it. I think we've already got it. Okay. Also, Elder Scrolls 6. Let us be stealth mages. I heard something recently about Elder Scrolls 6. I heard something really recently about it, that it was going to come out in like 2026. I heard that recently. You know, before I started streaming, I didn't understand why everyone drank so much water on stream. Now I understand why they do it. Because of the amount of talking that you end up doing. So this is part of the mod here, and this is what we were after here. Chaos Forge. It's still a long way off, unfortunately. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's okay. I think there's a lot of life left in Skyrim, especially with the modding community. You know, there's still so much that I haven't done with mods. Let's take a look at this spell tome. Let's look at the suicide note first. I can hardly read it. I can't bear the thought of drifting endlessly through time without you. I've chosen to become mortal so that we can be reunited once again. Well, I don't know what to say about that. True love on the one hand, but God, can you imagine? Oh well, never mind if it makes you happy in the afterlife. But it should be great, because the gaps between Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim are about 5 years apart, and it got better each time. Yeah. True. I mainly do some visual mods, but I had to get the Rich Merchants mod, lol. They always run out of money. Yeah. I mean, most of the mods that I've got are dungeon mods. I like the retexture mods, because you don't have to fuck about with like mod lists. I don't know how you do it in Windows, but in Linux you just drop things in and out of folders manually, and it doesn't mess around with your save games. That's the great thing about retextures. Whereas every other mod can mess around with your save game files, as I'm sure you know. Great view that. I'm just gonna show you this spell tome. I've got to read it, and then you'll see where we're coming from with this armor mod. So what we've got to do is, what does it come under? It comes under Conjuration. Okay, we actually have to equip it, not with that one. And what we can do is we can, on anywhere, we don't have to be at a forge because we're conjuring. Anywhere we can make this armor. And look at all the awesome things we've got. You've got obviously the cuirass, that's the main thing. Curvy is if you got like a bigger character, but not for her. She's very slim. We've got gauntlets, gloves, hoods, tasset, which is kind of like a skirt, pendants, rings, veils, cloaks, crossbow, which looks awesome, a brooch. So many cool things, and you can see why we needed the silver, because they need lots of these things need silver to make. But the thing we're going after now, which is the only other thing we need, is lots of vampire dust. I usually just use the Creation Club stuff. Sky UI is the only imported kind of thing I've done. Yeah, there you go. That's why we need all the silver. So I think we've got about as much as the silver as we want now. So that's pretty much half the stuff we want. So we're already 2/3 into what we wanted. We needed the spell tome for all the armor, and we needed lots of iron so we can transmute it into silver. Rather than going around, looking for silver or buying silver off, off merchants. So the other thing we need to do now is we need a lot of vampire dust, because pretty much all the clothing items need vampire dust. But where? Transmuting sucks when you don't have the magic. So, yeah, a lot of waiting. Really? I don't know where or when we're going to do our transmuting, but we're going to have to do it pretty soon. It's probably better to do it in an enclosed area rather than on top of a mountain like this, because we don't want any of our iron ore getting lost or rolling down, do we? I just wanted to quickly look at why her resistance to frost magic is so good at the moment, because I'm pretty happy about that, because she used to get rinsed every time. Active effects. So we've got the Lord Stone, so that's going to be 25% magic resistance. 30% because we got that from the alteration tree. Resist frost in the boots she's wearing, that's another 15. Vampiric blood gives her another 50. She's got to be 100% then. 100% frost resistance, surely. Transmute is an adept level spell, I think. Oh, really? I didn't realise it was adept, really? I don't think we've read it. Should we read it? There we go. Let's check out what's going on with alteration then. We've even got expert. We've got expert and adept for half magicka, so that's not so bad. And she's got 390 magicka, which isn't bad. It's actually less than she should have. It is less than she should have at this point. Why is that? Maybe it's to do with... Is she wearing the Golder amulet still? Yes, she is. There was something else as well. Like there was another circlet or something that she was wearing that gave her like 70 magicka or something, but it doesn't matter that much at this point. Okay, vampires. We need to go and kill some vampires is what we need to do. Where can we find some? Where can we find some vampires to kill? Where's an obvious place? Broken Fang Cave. Where is Broken Fang Cave? Where is a small cave situated south of Swindler's Den. I think we need something a bit... I think we're going to have to go to like 3 or 4 locations. We could probably pick up some vampire dust from a couple of alchemists. Broken Fang Cave, Bloodlit Throne. I have a good feeling about this. Where is this? This feels good. Where is it? I'm just checking UESP in the background here. Oh, it's all the way down there. Oh, it's quite far. Where? Okay, one thing at a time. Broken Fang Cave. Let's just get on with it. West of Whiterun. Okay, let's go. West of Whiterun. Leveling up's being pretty slow, isn't it? A little on the nose, right? I was reading that when I was commenting on it. Yeah. And yeah, you drink a lot of water streaming, lol, which leads me to the bathroom. Yeah. Yeah. Because I used to think, like, you know, why aren't people drinking, like, you know, like having a beer or something? Which I do occasionally, but now it makes sense. Actually, it's good, though. Upping your water intake, it's a good thing. Am I going in the right direction here? Broken Fang Cave. Broken Fang Cave. Oh, it's pretty much directly west of Whiterun. I make mixed drinks when I stream too. Oh, do you? What kind of drinks do you make? I'm going to be having some cocktails later tonight. This is all too familiar, this location, actually, because I think this is the location where you get your first dragon, if I remember correctly. Wow, look at that fort. What fort is that? Vampires. I don't know how they found us here in Broken Down Cave. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. Oh, God, not again. I don't care about your damn Jarl.
Crimes against Skyrim and her people. So be it.
It gets to the point where it's like, uh-oh, got a bounty. Well, we did. It's gone now. Well, actually, we do from something else, but I don't really know where it's from. I can't even remember. But I think that she's going to probably end up going for the Master Criminal achievement, which is where she ends up with 1,000 bounty in every hold. For words you don't want to hear. Wait, I know you. Yeah, exactly. Wait, I know you. I wonder what the most often repeated... Is that the cave we want? We've got to be damn close. What fort is this? Fort Greymore. Any vampires in Fort Greymore? I'm a wanted man in 12 systems. Yeah. I remember that. Are we close? Yeah, we got to. That cave icon has got to be what we're looking for. Has to be. I'm gonna be well pissed off if it's not. I took an arrow to the nearest most repeated, I think. Yeah, or the one about sweet rolls. Yeah. What happens? Someone stole your sweet roll or something. The one I tend to hear the most is "never should have come here." Is this the cave that we're looking for? How much vampire dust have we got? 2! We're going to need more than that. Okay. This has got to be the place. Are you in the UK? Yes! Yes, what gave it away? I am in the UK. I'm in London. Well, fuck, this isn't what we were after. Are there any vampires in here? Redorun's Retreat. Redorun's Retreat. No, there aren't. So, we need to... Let's just take a look on our map. Hold on. Broken Fang Cave is Morthal. It's kind of... Oh, it's kind of like here. I think it's sort of here-ish. A little... Okay. Sort of in this direction. Further west. Hey, you never know. I lived in Reading a bit when I was younger. Reading. I think I've been to Reading once. I think I went to Reading for a gig. Fuck, what Reading... What gig was it? It was something like Symphony X or something. It was some prog metal. I can't remember what it was. It was some prog metal-y gig. I think it was Symphony X or something. Whereabouts are you then? Whereabouts in the UK are you? If you are in the UK, where are you? This has got to be the cave I was after. I was speaking to some... oh god, here we go. Something else has happened now. I find it kind of interesting how some people... well, I don't know. Some people aren't comfortable about talking about their location, I suppose. I suppose it's fair enough. This has got to be the cave. It's another unused dragon mound. Unused. Oh, I live in America now. My mum's second marriage was a guy from the UK, and we lived there for a bit. Oh, okay, cool. So what state are you in the US? This has got to be the cave. I want a shitload of vampire dust. I think we're going to have to get about 10. If this isn't the right cave, there's another one over there. This is okay because Swindler's Den is right next door to it anyway. So I don't mind that. I'm happy with that. Any vampires? No vampires in Swindler's Den. It's just south of Swindler's Den then. So Swindler's Den is here. Oh, it's this cave. It's this one. This is the one we want. Indiana. Old BFE basically. Indiana. I used to know a girl from Indiana. God, ages ago. It's like, not that you'd know her. Not that you'd know her. There's a spot with vampires I come to a lot but have no clue where it is. Yeah, it's funny. I kind of know what you mean. There is somewhere in my mind as well like that, where there's like a shitload of them. I can't remember where it is. This has got to be the cave. Has to be. It's south of Swindler's Den. I don't know why it was so elusive in the end. I think it was probably a little harder to get to because there are so many undiscovered locations, and so it's harder to work out on the map where it is. Alright, how do we get in? Let's go. They have hounds with them, and it's a master vampire that you go through a hatch to get to. I know the one you mean! I know the one you mean. Ayla got killed the first time I went there. I know exactly the one you mean. It's near it's near Rorikstead. It's near Rorikstead. We can go there. It's near Rorikstead. And it's small. It's actually small inside, I think. But you're in Rorikstead, and then you sort of go over the hill as if you're going away from Rorikstead. We can go there. I know the one you mean. I don't know what it's called, though. Vampire armour. Do we need it? No. It's got to be more than that. Woohoo! Destruction's at 99. Or am I getting my vampire caves mixed up? Master vampire. Well, we'll see about that. This is the benefit of having high level destruction. What village are you from? Right? Yeah. I've got a bit of a... Have you seen the mod that turns the dragons into Macho Man Randy Savage? No, I haven't. I mean, everyone's obviously seen the mod where you know, it's Thomas the Tank Engine. Everyone's seen that one, but not that one. I'll check it out. Illusions up. Can I sell that? It's really fucking funny. Oh, snap. Slim Jim. I'm gonna check it out. I think I've probably got a few instances of immortal blood now. Any more vampire dust lying around? Okay, I think we got 4. Yeah, we've just got 4 pieces of vampire dust now. We're gonna have to get some more. That was a small cave. But it's chest. Can I be bothered? Can I be bothered? They have little cowboy hats and boots. It's adorable. Did you find it difficult to level your destruction? That's a good question. That is a good question. Did I find it hard to level destruction? No, I didn't. But the first time with my first character, I've always heard people say it's a slow grind. I've never had too much of an issue. This is what I don't really understand, because my first character, it was a slow grind. It took her like ages to get destruction to 100. This character, it's been pretty much a breeze getting it this far. I don't even know why. I think it may be something to do with the fact that she's chiefly using destruction, and like that's her only offensive way of doing it. Maybe it's to do with what kind of character you play. Like my other character was a spell sword, so she was only really using destruction half the time or less than half the time, because she was using melee with her right hand. But I don't know. Maybe it's to do with, you know, how people play it. It could have been a patch down the line, because I think using a higher level version of a spell helped level destruction faster. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, she's using Wall of Storms, which is such an awesome spell. Probably my favourite spell in the game, because it kills people after you stop casting it. So yeah, I think that helps destruction level up more quickly. Right, we need more vampires, because we want some of this awesome Lustmord armour, and believe me, it looks like way cool. Okay, I'm just consulting Stack Exchange again for whereabouts of. I mean, we could try that other place that we just mentioned. Actually, they need a better way to level speech. Speech is dog shit. I like it, but it's dog shit. There's one other thing which is going to be a massive pain to level, and which I'm really not looking forward to, and that is Enchantment. That's going to be a real pain. Because I really want I want Enchantment to be at 100 with like everything pretty much maxed, and that's going to take time. So to find this cave, the one that you're talking about, we have to go this way in Rorikstead. Jesus, man, I'm sick of this. Problem is that I'm in. Fine, let's go to jail. Fine, let's do it. Had enough anyway. I always say I'm going to level enchantment. It turns into alchemy. It never happens. Yeah, I know. I'm with you. Like even my main character, she's. I mean, her.
Commander of the guard here in white.
I don't care if you're the commander of the guard. Back to Rorik's dead now. Like even her, my main character. I mean, her enchantment is at like 81 or something, which isn't bad, but you know, I was playing her for like a year. You would think a vampire could use a seduction thing to persuade out a guard interaction, don't you?
If a vampire so much as scratches you.
Don't you?
Why? What did I do?
There are so many funny things. This is the way to this cave I think you're talking about. There are so many funny things in Skyrim and general Bethesda games that don't make sense necessarily. The one that irritates the hell out of me the most is that the fact that you can craft weapons and you can craft jewelry, you can rip the heart out of a Daedra and make armour and weaponry out of it, you can kill someone with a phantom sword and have their soul entrapped in a gem, which you can then use to enchant further weapons and jewellery and armour. But you can't craft a lockpick. It's one of the most ridiculous things. Which is why I've got a lockpick crafting mod, because I think it's crazy. Stormcloaks are Imperials. For both characters, both this one and my other one, they are both... Okay, this one is... She doesn't really care about the politics of the place, doesn't give two shits about it, because she's really only... I never thought of that. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's like totally ridiculous. Something about this character is that she's very, very self-obsessed and totally out for herself. She doesn't give two shits about the political goings-on in Skyrim. So, however, if she was going to pick one of the two, it would probably be Imperials. That's Lynn's hut. Where is this damn place? You know what it is about this place with the vampires down the trapdoor. It's that you can always find it when you're not looking for it. But now that I'm looking for it, I can't fucking find the damn thing. Whatever overarching story Elder Scrolls 6 have, I hope there's more choices to it, because Stormcloaks are racists and Imperials are stuck up. But I think the lesser evil of the two... That was one of the first reasons why I was anti-Stormcloak. Well, my first character was because she's a Red Guard. And so, you know, it's obvious that you know, working with the Stormcloaks wasn't going to work for her. This one is pretty much she would be pro-Imperial because it's more likely that she could get her ends attained further by supporting the Empire than she would a rebellious fringe faction. A YouTube I watched, many a true nerd swayed my opinion with that statement. Yeah? What do you mean about the racism thingy? Well, I think what's this? Oh, I know what this is. This is Red Eagle Redoubt. That's what this is. I can't find this damn place with the vampires down the trapdoor. Vampires. I'm going to Google it. I think it's Redwater Den. That rings a bell with me. Oh no, it's not that. It's not that. It's gonna really bug me now. I know exactly the place you mean. There should be some stone structure too. Yeah, it's like, I know that damn place. About Stormcloaks, yeah, I never thought of it, but it's true. Just go to Windhelm. Yeah, well, of course, for somebody like her, I mean, she'd be right at home in this character. She'd be right at home in Windhelm because of all the Dunmer, but her primary residence is College of Winterhold. But what I found interesting about the whole racism element is it taught me something just about it in general with regards to judgmentalism, and because I said my main character is a red guard. What would happen is she would go into a location and you get some red-faced Nord running at you saying Skyrim belongs to the Nords, and because all they see is somebody different, somebody who's not a Nord. They don't know that that person has done more in support of Skyrim and to build stability in Skyrim than they ever could do. But no, she's a red guard, so she's different, so they have to kill her. It's just idiotic. It just shows you just how ridiculous racism is in general. Which is something that's inherent to the game. It's quite an interesting political statement how it teaches you that. I love the role playing. It makes Skyrim so much more fun. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, having two characters is really cool, even though I don't play the first one so much, because this character, this Dunmer character, I created her just for streaming. But, oh shit, hold on. What's going on here? Oh no, it's the bloody Dawn Guard again.
Think you can take me? Pussy! Stand up.
Right, this time I will loot them. It's hardly worth it, is it? Makes you wonder why. I was about to say about the role-playing element. It's good for me to have two characters, one red guard, one Dunmer. Red guard character is more of a neutral good kind of character, whereas this one is more of a neutral evil. Makes you wonder why Ralph would ever ask you to join the rebellion. And if you are an Nord, absolutely. I mean, there's some part where, like, I think I sort of tested going to join the Stormcloaks as a red guard, and he was kind of like, oh, well, I suppose if you're into the cause, fair enough. It's not like he was particularly enthralled by it. I think they want some kind of, like, purity, don't they? I thought the Dawn Guard had a recruiting shortage. No, apparently not. Apparently they don't. I'm playing a red guard now, and gave him yellow eyes and named him Heimdall. What level is he at? Okay, where is Bloodlet Throne? Oh, it's in Falkreath. Southwest of Helgen. Let's go. Helgen is... Where's Helgen gone? It's down here, right? Southwest. So it's going to be kind of here. We can probably see it. We could probably see the icon. It's probably that one. Southwest. Southwest. I think we're going to have to go through Helgen. Haven't been here since you know when. I just started, maybe like less than level 20. I usually have trouble sticking with one character. It's my curse. Really? Why do you think that is? Southwest, southwest, southwest. Did it say southwest of Haggling? It did say that, right? Bloodlet Thread is not an easy place to find, as the path leading up to it has crumbled and it's largely hidden. To get there, follow the path going... fine. Fine. I should have read this properly first. Can we go now? There are too many bandits. Too many bandits around. Not easy to find since when? Well, yeah. Oh, really? Do you know where it is? Can I go now? God's sake. Okay. I just want to get away from this other person so that we can get over to Falkreath. I like to specialize in certain classes. Like my Red Guard is specifically a fighter. Yeah, no magic at all. Right. Makes it easier to pick skill to level and pick perks. Yeah. Well, I'm down with that. I know what you mean. My characters tend to kind of like evolve a little bit. Like my first character, she started off as a pure barbarian, so just two-handed, and then she ended up after about level 30, 40, she started using axe and shield, and then when she was level 70, 80 or something, then she started using axe and then magic, destruction magic. My intention for this character was always for her to be a pure mage, like just magic and robes, no armor. However, you know, we're on the lookout for this, for the ingredients to make this Lustmord armor, but only for kind of, you know, a laugh, really. But you know, if it looks really good on her, then you know, maybe we'll use it a bit more. I think a little bit of flexibility is cool. This guy's a racist as well. I think he is. Can I sell the tusks now? Hang on. Can I sell all of them? Oh, cool. That was alright, wasn't it? Unarmed is tough because you need to level heavy armor to make it worth it. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. The only reason I came here is I wanted to see if he had any...
His name's
No, I don't care about that. I just wanted to see if he had any vampire dust.
that sort of thing.
Let's have a look. No, it was...
Steal anything from my shop.
Shut up. It used to be its own skill, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Hang on. Follow the path going east out of Falkreath. You'll see a marker that leads to Peak Shade Tower. I'm just going to have to read this. Hold on. East out of Falkreath.
Destroyed by a dragon.
Okay. So we need to go out this way. This is the one that goes east, isn't it? Follow the path going east out of Falkreath. You'll see a marker that leads up to Peak Shade Tower. Continue on the main path going east. And after you pass underneath the bandit-ridden overhanging bridge, you'll see another marker to your right. Okay. Let's get to that point first. Khajiits are fun, they get bonus damage for unarmed. Do they? Do they? Okay. You should know when you find it. I think at least 2 chase after you. Sorry, you... Yeah, because of claws. Oh, right. I hate this bunch. I always just ignore them. So annoying. What did you say? Sorry, you were saying something earlier about your mixers. Like, what are you going to make? I hate bears. I hate them so much. So, hang on a bit. You'll see another marker to your right. Follow it and you'll see a stream coming out of a waterfall. That was funny. Marker, marker, marker. Where is it? Hang on. Vodka and Mountain Dew. Really? Wow. Vodka and Mountain Dew. That sounds pretty intense. Oh, this is the marker. Look. The reason why we couldn't see it is because it was hidden by the deer. Right, so this is the path. Follow it up and you'll see a stream coming out of a waterfall. I can hear the stream, I think. Yeah, here we go. Yep, this is the stream. Be mindful as you pass this stream. There's a small bandit camp to the left, and they have a habit of patrolling the road. Turn right past the stream. Your road is to the west. Oh, well, they weren't wrong about the bandits. Wow, quite a few of them. Was that it? I think we managed to get all of them. In fact, if you ever do unarmed with a Khajiit Ray Claw, they don't... Do you guys have Barger Blast in the UK? It's a Taco Bell drink. I'm going to tell you something. I've never actually been to Taco Bell. And we don't have many. I mean, there are Taco Bells, but not many. I only know of one in London. Be mindful as you pass the stream. There's a small bandit to your west. The path then winds up the mountain. It's got to be this one. It's got to be this one. With markers along the way. There will come a point where it will seem that you cannot go up any way longer. Next to an abandoned campsite called Ancestor Glade. That's got to be that tree. Jesus, this is tricky finding this place. Let's save. It's a weird thing. I haven't lived there in many years, so I'm not sure how far certain stores or restaurant functions go. It's a tasty drink. This better be worth it. You better get all the dust you need. Yeah, fucking hell. Tell me about it, man. There'll be a point where it will seem that you can't get it any longer. next to an abandoned campsite. At this point, backtrack a few steps until you go farther south again. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, that's got to be the glade, right? Hold on, this is the path now. And there are more markers. I think that's a cairn. See, look, more markers there. Okay, Ancestor Glade, right? There'll come a point where it'll seem that you cannot go up any longer next to an abandoned campsite called Ancestor Glade. Right, oh, so here's the abandoned campsite, right? Okay, yeah, that is true. It does look like we can't go up any longer. At this point, backtrack a few steps until you can go farther south again. Oh, what? Really? What, like up here? Yeah, that's what they mean. The path will become clear once more, and will ultimately lead you to Blood at the Throne. Okay. This has been the most protracted way of getting to anywhere in Skyrim that I know of. I know there's at least 3 in the den, so I'm starting to think we're making this place up in our heads. Is there a Spriggan nearby? Go up to this place. Next step back, go 2 feet. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? This kind of makes sense with regard to. Oh no, I think that's it. You see that marker on the mini-map up the top? I think that is it. Is that really the best way to get here? Go away, fox. Cha-cha, real smooth is probably the next step. Yeah, I think so. I think so. God, they must have had some fun making that. Foxes always scare me because it's the same sound wolves make. Yeah. Do you get many foxes around where you are? We get loads. We get loads. Finally. I think we should save just outside the fort. I always play for. Oh, do you? I'm not a first. Why is there another path? Could we have gone through that path? Let's go. Sometimes we have more bobcats than mountain lions. I don't even know what a bobcat is. What's a bobcat? That's not anything that we get in England. I'm pretty sure we don't get those. Relatively tough vampires thrall. It's irritating that the vampires thralls don't have vampire dust. It's like a mountain tiger basically. Oh, okay. Oh, they're quite big, are they? What the fuck? God, that was scary. Unfortunately, we don't get any vampire dust from a gargoyle. That is an awesome shadow, look at that. That's very cool. Hey, I've got to go for now. Be sure to come back when you go live. Been a blast, buddy. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, enjoyed it. Have a good rest of the day. Take care. Okay. Let's continue down here. Wow, look at this place. This is cool. This is exactly the kind of place vampires would hide out somewhere colder. There are a load more of them down here as well.
Someone there.
Yeah, there is. Oh, that's disappointing. No vampire dust from this vampire? Oh, that's why. Vampire armour of minor destruction. I think after this we'll probably have enough to make some fucking hell.
And you thought I was just a
Whoa, this is going to get tricky. Might have to back off a little bit. Oh no, we didn't have to. The Wall of Storms killed her. There's still a bit further to go. Is that everybody? Did we kill everyone? How much vampire dust have we got now? Got 10. I wanted about 10. I'm just going to double check. Oh no, there's another one there that I missed. But we're not done. What about you? Belted tunic. I'd really like just like a couple more would be good. This is a cool place though, I have to say. This is rather... I was going to say it's rather frustrating for an adept lock, but never mind. Just taking something like that so I can sell it. Hunting bow of dismay. Come on, give us a couple more. Is that going to be it? I think... Oh no, hang on. Oh, what the fuck is going to go on here now? I think I remember this. I think I remember this. I think I'm going to be used as bait in some kind of game, if I remember correctly. Come on. Come a little further. That was satisfying, I have to say. How come that fledgling doesn't have any dust? Yeah, nor does that one. That's a bandit, so he wouldn't. Dog meat. Well, out of all that, where's the Master Vampire? Ah, there it was. He doesn't have any either. Have we maxed out with the vampire dust possible from one location or something? Where? How do we get up there? Yeah, it's this. Oh, it's this one. Here we go. I'm wondering if we should go to one more location after this, as I've said. Quite a few things here that I can sell. Actually, you know what? This is a good place to do the transmuting, because with all this snow around, it's kind of easy to see the floor. So let's try and do it here. God, this is probably... I've got 11 vampire dusts. Okay. So it's restoration and alteration, is it? Yeah, it's alter. Of course, it's going to be alteration. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay. And I think what we're going to have to do, unfortunately, it sort of gets tossed down there. God, do we really have to do this for all these pieces? Silver ore. I mean, this should hopefully make alteration go up a little bit as well, doing this. Okay, I'm just now going to start picking these up a bit so I don't lose them. Again, please. Oh, I think it just did it anyway without saying. Why are we now just getting? Oh God, because I shouldn't have picked them up. I shouldn't have picked them up. What was I thinking? Silver ore 6. So it's clumped them together in one piece. That's interesting. Alright. We have to do them all at once. And not pick them up. Keep an eye on where they land. Okay. I think after this we can at least make a couple of items of clothing and see what they start to look like. How much iron ore have we got? We've got another 20 pieces of iron ore. Sometimes it doesn't always say when it's made the silver ore. Nearly done. I'm not going to do them all. It's getting a little bit tedious. Okay, just one more after this. Okay. Let's pick all those up now. Okay. How many pieces of silver ore have we got now? 28. It's 14 ingots. Whoops. This is where we came in. I think this is where we came in. Right, I think the thing to do now is to consider smelting some of this stuff. And if we can buy, you know, a couple of extra ingots, that's silver ones, that's fine. What's the time? Probably the worst time I could have come to shop anyway. Four, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Don't know if we can actually make any of these things yet because what we need is leather. But that's going to be easy because the blacksmith will open. Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymang's got that on. Man's steel is legendary. All
I just want to buy some stuff. I don't want a history lesson.
It's a sword. Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenucci? He's the Jarl's steward.
I'll do it another time.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Leather. We want a lot of leather. Leather strips as well. Any silver? No, no silver. Never mind.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need it.
Let's see if we've got any inside.
We've got small weapon. Take a look.
Any silver? And I can sell you some shit as well, actually. Ooh, give me some more leather. We'll need it. Oh, you don't sell silver. Okay. Fuck it then. But I want to sell some stuff. I like how I buy a lot of shit off him and then I'll keep that just in case. End up getting more money back. Okay, that'll do.
Good
That's
doing
fine.
business with you.
I'm just going to go to Balthasar's goods quickly while I'm here.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you.
Oh god, what a rude little kid.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. Scared to sun.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler. if you
Hello,
haven't
can I actually speak to you?
touched. Everything's for sale.
Shut up.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasure.
Circlet of major conjuration, we don't need it. Circlet of extreme destruction. Destruction spells cost 22% less to cast. I'm tempted to get it. Because if she's wearing the right mage robes, I mean... Any silver? Nope.
Do come back.
Do you mind if I could change in your back room just for one moment? Do I have Cicero's stuff on me? I do. Awesome. And do we have Necklace of Haggling? This would mean that I should get a 35% reduction on anything I buy off him. Oh, don't worry, it's just changing. I wasn't going to do it in front of you.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell.
Shut up.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Circular Stream Instruction, how much is that now? Oh, it's 1,000 less gold now. I'll take it. Not really interested in that at the moment. That's enough.
Remember, I'll give you the best deals I find.
Yeah, well that sounded creepy the way he said that. Right, I think it's time
His eyes you got. There's a bad hunger.
to go back and take a look at... do some actual crafting now. Um, where's the spell? It is called, it's in the Conjuration, and it's called Lustmord. Not that one. Look, this is all the stuff we've got, and we don't need anything else. The only thing you need is vampire dust, silver, and leather. So, let's go back into the College of Winterhold and do it there. But let's do it via Burner's oddments to see if there's any silver we can buy off her at the last minute.
My job is to serve the Jarl. Waste time talking to travelers.
Oh, Burner.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Oh well, I'm not waiting ages for you to go back to your shop. That's fine. Just as well she's a vampire. Vampires don't feel the cold.
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster.
Well, while we're here, can we buy anything?
That incident in Moor.
Shut up.
Take a look.
Banish Daedra. Is Colette around? Oh look, speak the devil.
It's a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast.
Grand healing, that's what I'm after. I want it badly. What else has she got? That's the only other spell tome I wanted. Grand healing. Got it for 35% less as well.
I think we could blow up half of Eastmarch, and people would still come to us for enchantment.
Right, finally. Now, I mean, obviously, we're not going to be able to do most of the enchanting work. I don't mean enchanting. I mean, we're not going to be able to make everything. Okay, just one moment before I do this. Let's see what we can do then. Oh, it's actually going to affect our smithing skill as well, so that's kind of cool. Lustmord brooch. I'm tempted to try doing that first. What else have we got? There are certain things that we can't make. Oh, we don't need that. Veil. Ring. That's cool. That pendant would be good. We're not going to use it at the moment because she's wearing the Gulder amulet, which is far more useful. Lustmord Noir hood. I mean, if that could be worn in addition to the other stuff she's wearing, that would be cool. Not sure though. This all functions as light armor, but like I said, I'm not really too bothered. The cuirass is the main part, so we're actually going to leave that till last. We're not going to do that yet. Let's check out the brooch. Why not? Also, let's put her master robes back on. Where is this? Does it actually work particularly well if we put this brooch on it? Presumably, you might be able to enchant it later, which might be quite cool. It's pretty cool. It does work, look! I'm impressed. Oh, it sort of hovers above. But still, never mind. What else have we got? Definitely the cloak I'm interested in. Garter is cool. Let's try that. Lapels, really? Tacit. What's the difference between blessed and curvy? I think that they're not related to her body type. I think tacit is for UMP and normal. Blessed and curvy are for different ones. So blue mage robes, black mage robes. The necromancer robes look pretty good, I think, with it. And there's the cloak gone. Lustmord cloak. Garter. Oh, equipable storage pouches, really? Now you can start to see how awesome this cloak is. I don't know if you can see how it kind of changes with the light there. I think it looks pretty damn cool. I think it works quite nicely. Yeah, that cloak is really cool. How it reacts to the light. It's got like woven silver in it or something like that. So that's cool. But we've still got a bit more. Something else we can do. We can make for the cuirass, we need 6 silver, which we've got. Oh, maybe we could just make it anyway. And the boots, we need 3 silver. Hood. I think the hood is just going to kind of go over the circlet, and she may not be able to wear the circlet. Gloves, gauntlets. Which is going to be better? Gloves or the gauntlets? Let's try the cuirass. Go on, let's get it over with. We want the normal one. And let's do the boots. Boots and the cuirass. That's pretty damn cool, I think. Yep. The only thing is about this is that we'd have to kind of wait to enchant it. Presumably we can enchant them, but we'd have to kind of wait a bit to do that. Now the only thing left is, which may be worth it, gauntlets or gloves. Wonder what the hood's like. I think what we should do is we should probably save it. And that way we can, you know, choose another time what we want. That's not the Galdor amulet she's wearing though. Oh, she's wearing the necklace of Haggling, that's why. She should be wearing the Galdor amulet. Let's just check to see if we can enchant them. We're not going to enchant them yet. Yeah, you can enchant these things, but we're obviously not going to do it now because her enchantment is so low in general. We have to get it higher. So I think that's a good enough place to stop for now. I'm interested in what's better, the gloves or the gauntlets. We can actually do both. And what about the hood? We can actually make all three, and then we can do the other things. I think we can make all three because we got hood, gloves, gauntlets, because we have to see which we prefer. We've got 4 silver ingots. Let's try the gauntlets first. Hood, and then the gloves. There's still a few more things we can make. One more thing we could make. Tassets. Is that gonna work? Is there any point to making that? We can try it, I suppose. Okay. We'll do some trying on sessions. So let's try the gloves. Pretty cool, I have to say. There's a nice red tinge, I think, to the inside of the cloak as well. And let's try the gauntlets. Oof. Wow. Not sure which I prefer, to be honest. Check the gloves again. Maybe the gloves, I think. I think I prefer the gloves. What else have we got? Tacit. Is there any point in this tacit thing? It looks kind of cool. It looks more vampy. I mean, this is the thing about this armor, which is so good. I should really give a credit to the person who made it, who is AmethystDeceiver on Nexus. I should really give him credit because I think this looks amazing, this armor. What's cool is having the tacit as well, is that you can make it look kind of vampy like this if you want, or you could make it look more kind of sexy, you know, femme fatale, almost ninja-y kind of thing. Let's try it without the tacit, I think it looks cool. I think it looks cool without that. And should we try it without the cloak as well? I mean, yeah, and that's altogether a different kind of look, isn't it? Like that. So you've got plenty of options for how you want your character to appear. I have to say, what is cool about this is you don't need the brooch. Let's get rid of the brooch. We don't need that. Is how it looks around the neckline. That's some very nice design there, I have to say. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of modding. It really is stunning. Last thing I was going to try was the hood. Where is it? That's kind of cool, I have to say. It does work. That hood is beautiful as well. How it reflects the light, stunning. I think it's the kind of thing that would look better with the cloak. Maybe, maybe not. Not sure. But what's good about it is that everything looks kind of very natural. I mean, the only issue with wearing this is that it's unenchanted. So, I mean, what we could do is give her, like, at this point, if we wanted to mix and match, we could sort of match it with Master Rose of Destruction, which kind of works in a sense, sort of, or maybe even Necromancer's robes or something. That looks a bit better. I think that kind of works. Now the question is, if we use the hood, does her circlet get removed? Does it? No, it's still there. So that's pretty cool. The circlet is actually still there. I mean, this guy has just put an awesome mod together. He really has. So the good thing about this is that, as well as the cloak and the gloves and everything, she's got that circlet, which means we can choose between magicka regenerating faster or destruction spells costing less. It doesn't. Let's see how fast it takes things to regenerate. It's not so bad. It's pretty good. And I think what we'll do is, as time goes on and her enchantment gets better, we'll enchant the main piece as well. And I think a lot of this counts as light armor. Only two of the pieces do. So if we wanted to be like totally true to the cause, we'd like remove the gloves, and also we would remove the boots, which is a shame because the boots look pretty good. And if we did things this way, she would just be like a pure mage with no points in the light armor tree. But anyway, doesn't really matter, I think, so much if light armor goes up a little bit, because it all contributes to you know, leveling up overall. But anyway, I think that will do for now. Cool. All right. Awesome. Well, this is a fantastic mod. Probably one of the best mods I've seen for armor and textures, because it's really well put together and looks fantastic. So, AmethystDeceiver, excellent work. I think that's enough for now. And yeah, that's all. I was just trying that mod out just to see what I thought about it in general. Didn't realise it would be as good as it ended up being. Great piece of creativity there. Right, that's all for now. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 PM UK time. Be leveling up a bit more and doing more vampy stuff. Alright, take care. Bye.